Come on. Come on. Say hello. Say goodbye. Okay, I am going to wait for a little while. And somebody, I walked into the bedroom earlier and somebody was giving me the evil eye from the bed. And I knew she was going to come out and sit all over the cards. Come on, you. Right. So I'm going to wait a few minutes. When I get a few people more joining us, I'll say the rules. One of them's written up there. If you've had me read a question on a pet of yours before, can please let others ask their question. I found I can only do about 6 or 7, so I'm going to take 6 or 7 queries. So, and it's going to be a first in, first served. But again, if I have read on a pet of yours before. Hi, Melinda. If Melinda's not watching, hello to whoever else is watching. Leave it for a few minutes. Hi, GMR5. Hi, Melinda. I'll wait for a few more people to join for watching now. If you I love doing the pet specials. Alfie travels dog. Assigned to our church. Okay. Girl, let me see. Oh, hi, Anne Rudd. Hi, Dawn McBride. It's lovely to see your name here. Hi, Debbie Fitzsimmons. If you've got a query, it's going to be first in, first served. But if I have read on you before, and I've got a list here of people I've read on for their pets before, can you just let someone else have a go? But if you haven't, and you have a question about a living pet, I'm not a medium. I'm not a pet medium, but we'll do my best. Is Dixie happy here with us? Dawn is okay. Is Dixie happy with you and your family? Okay. Dawn McBride, is Dixie a dog or a cat? Because I have a deck for each. I have a cat deck and I have a dog deck, and I have a deck for various animals in case not every pet is a dog or a cat. So Dawn, if you could tell me if Dixie is a cat or a dog, that would be good. It's a dog. Dixie is a dog. Okay. So your question one, you're first off the dog. You have a chinchilla. Can you please read on him? Is the chinchilla a dog? Oh, see what's up with your Bergie boy. Yeah, okay. Okay. Is your chinchilla, is it like a chinchilla, the animal, or is it a breed of dog, Melinda? So, and your Bergie boy, dog, is he not behaving like himself? A half squirrel, half rabbit. Oh my goodness. So an animal. So, oh wow. So, okay, what's its name? Is he still with us? Your chinchilla, Melinda? What an exotic crossbreed. Yep, Dusty. So Dusty's still with us, and it's Bergie boy. It's Anne Rudd. Is Bergie boy still with us? I would say yes, because you've got what's up with him, but you never know. Hi, Renee. Feeling kind of punky. Wow. 11 years for Dusty, and Bergie boy's feeling punky. Okay. Hi, Renee. I have still got to send you information for your group. I will do that. What I'll do now is we'll wait for a couple more people to come on. I'm planning to wrap up somewhere between 9:30 and 10, okay? So we'll try to get as many people. Wow, 20 to 25 years. Wow. I'll see if there's any chinchillas in here. I don't know. So for Dusty, he's going to get the Bohemian Animal Tarot. It'd be nice if they had a feeling kind of punky. Oh, poor boy. So to start off with, we're going to have the dog Dixie, and then Melinda's chinchilla called Dusty, and Anne Rudd's dog, Bergie boy, who's been feeling kind of punky. So that'll be good. We'll wait for a few more people to join us. If anyone who has joined us has got a pet they want read on, whether past or alive, I'm not a medium, so I just read what the cards tell me. I don't try to contact the pet, but, you know. Hi, Debbie Fitzsimmons. Your grand dog hasn't been wanting to listen to you, Debbie. 10 in August. Is she a large or a big dog? Is she a large or small dog? Grand dog. Not. And what's the dog's name, Debbie? Wanting to listen to you, not listening. It's not a case of not listening. It's not wanting to. Being reluctant. And Debbie, what's the dog's name? Starting with Bubba. Chocolate Lab Pit Mix, honey. I don't think I've read on honey before, no. Okay. Chocolate Lab Pit. Loving but stubborn. Oh, Cameo. Yeah. I walked into the bedroom earlier and she was sitting on the bed and she looked at me and it's like she knew I was going to be talking about other fur babies and she was giving me the evil eye. So I've got 4 for now. We'll go with that. And after I've finished those 4, I'll open up for some more questions, okay? So I'm going to type a comment. Okay. Okay. I've been done. And we'll go. Okay, and I'll put that on the. Oh, no questions for the moment. No, but no questions. So that's just letting people know to wait. Oh, Marsha. Okay, definitely Marsha Holstetter, you just snuck in there. So we'll put Loki, your service dog. How is your connection with Loki, your service dog? What kind of service dog? Is he therapy, hearing aid? Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that, Gabby. Okay. Loki, the service dog. Mobility. Have you had him long, Marsha? Oh, hello, Xander. Okay, we'll start with Dixie. Is Dawn McBride. Is Dixie happy? Is Dixie happy? Now, I haven't gone through and removed the reversals from this deck yet. I'm going to, so I might do that now. You've had him since he was 12 weeks. Oh, okay, so a very good bond. Okay, so just give me a minute here. Oh, poor baby. The Nine of Sky card, Nine of Swords card, and this dog deck always makes me go, poor baby. Oh, scared little baby. Okay. Oh, Sheila. Oh, Sheila from Inquisitive. Oh, thank you so much. I'm wow, blown away. Thank you. Hi, Tarita. Now I've got 5 questions. It's got 4, but I've got 5 questions now because Marsha just stuck in it just before that, and I love the sticker. I'm amazing. Oh, thank you so much, Sheila. I'm blown away by that. Thank you. And for those of you who might not know, and I'll say it now, Sheila, I am joining Sheila at 7 p.m. Saturday night US time, which is 7 a.m. my time here in Australia. Thank you, Dawn. And I'm going to join her on her channel. So if you haven't checked her out, Sheila Inquisitive Tarot, please come and watch. Yeah, thank you so much. Okay, so Dixie. Is Dixie happy with you? Okay, God to the highest truth and compassion, please help me find clarity, insight, and objectivity into the world of these loving animals and their equally loving owners. Please help me, guide me to finding answers for them. Is Dixie happy with her family? Yes. Don't know why you think, obviously there must be something you think that has, the seer. That's the 12. That's the hangman in other decks. Now, of course, we've got books for these, and because I don't use them very often, I'm not afraid to open the book and see what the altered consciousness, new perspective, intermission. How old is Dixie? And what breed is she? Is Dixie happy? Fire Guardian. So that is a Knight of Wands. Very determined, very protective. So we've got the Seer, which is the Hanged Man, and the Fire Guardian. Very protective. You wouldn't know she's happy. I think maybe you're asking the question because you're not sure. Maybe she's been acting a little bit differently. And it's like, isn't she happy anymore? You have, she's 9 or 10 when you rescue her. She's a terrier mix. Okay. Okay. Very protective. Terriers can be very, very protective. You've only had her a year. Okay. And she was a rescue. It's taken her time. This explains the change perspective. It's taken her time. She was a rescue, and she was a rescue for a reason, and it's taken her time to settle in, maybe learn to trust again. Fire garden, but she is starting to show ways in which she's becoming very protective of you and your family. 8 of fire. Terriers are quite long-lived. And they're very quick learners. But she's had some trust issues, and it's taken her time to, and I think she's been a little bit protective of herself. Is she happy? She was sad for a little while because she didn't know. She's learning to trust you. But look at this. Look at this fire guardian dog, this knight. So it's like she's leaping over the flames. Like she's got trust that she's not going to get burnt. And I think she's starting to trust you. You might see some changes in her attitude quite quickly. So she might start sort of communicating with you in different ways, a bit more than she has previously. Both those are yes cards. Okay, I'll do one more line. Earth puppy. Okay, Earth is about stability. Stability and security are very important to animals, especially animals who have been in a situation where they've had to be rescued. So it's taken her a bit of time to realize that she has security and stability that she didn't have previously, or to trust in that. 10 of fire. This is the burden card. This poor puppy has been dragging these things along too. So she's been, I'm assuming with a name like Dixie that it's a girl. Yeah, she's been sort of dragging along some bad memories, and learning to trust again. So it has been a bit of a burden. 3 of fire. But you know what? You're going to start seeing the 3 of fire. And it's interesting, apart from the seer and the earth puppy, the other 4 are all wands. Creative energy. You're giving her energy again. 3 of fire. And you're going to start seeing more results of the care and the love you've given her over a year. She was 9 or 10 years old when you rescued her. That's a long time to not be in the best environments. And it's taken her a long time to become secure enough where she can start trusting and communicating more. Yes, she is getting more content, and I do think she's going to start opening up to you more. Okay? She is happy, But she's also terriers can be so joyous and happy and loud and yappy that I do think she might have been admonished in the past for being yappy or jumpy or showing things. So she's taken her time to learn to trust you. 2 of C, 2 of Cups. She has been taking this time to form a relationship with you and your family. The Wheel. She's starting to realize that, wow, these people, I am so lucky. This is a change for the better for me. When they took me in, it was a change for the better. But it's taken her some time. C, Alpha Male, the King of Cups, emotional stability, full emotional stability. She's approaching a place where she is feeling emotionally stable enough and secure and stable enough in her environment to start upping her bonding with you, and realizing that this change in her life has been forever. It's not going to go back. Once this wheel moves forward, it doesn't go back. There's no reverse on the Wheel of Fortune. Okay? So, yeah, she is happy. She's just still a little bit afraid to tell it. If she starts, I don't know if she's very vocal, but if she starts vocalizing to you, talk to her and answer her and just, what have you been doing today? Ask her questions and encourage her to talk to you. And then just like if you wanted to quiet down and calm down, the basic training things. Okay, Sid, it's quiet time now. Give her a pat or maybe a little treat if she stops yapping when you ask her to. So she'll know that if you say, oh, it's quiet time now, and always give her a pat and a bit of a treat. Yes, she is happy. She's just had a rough life, and it's taken her a while to realise that hard, tough life is over, and she's in a great place for the rest of her life with people who are always going to love her no matter what she does. And the big hug and kiss to you for rescuing her. Okay, next question is Dusty the Chinchilla. Chinchillas, I have been informed, are half squirrel, half rabbit. Wow. And you want to know what's going on with him. What's going on with Dusty? You keep telling her that and pat her and hold her, or if she's reluctant, and pat her and just keep doing that. She is getting the message. Okay? And just kudos to you, Dawn, for taking in. Often older animals, older rescues are hard to place. And I see so many people on this channel when they come in, their rescues are older rescues, and it just makes my heart full for people who do that. So, Dusty the Chinchilla for Melinda. What's going on with Dusty the Chinchilla? Hi, Greta. Okay, Dusty the Chinchilla. So I'll go back to the question. Please read on him. Okay, what's going on with Dusty? Quite long-lived, and he's 11 years old now. So he's about halfway. Not quite. Let's see. The Dusty the Chinchilla. I'm getting sort of growing out of these adolescents because they're very, hi Robin Arvin, because they're very long-lived animals, sort of. What's going on with Dusty? I've got to... Okay. What's the past been like for Dusty? 4 of Horses. We've got a koala here sitting under a gum tree. And he's looking very grumpy. 4 of Waters is like the offer you don't really want. But in this case, it's I get the feeling it's like you won't let him be as adventurous as he wants to be. So there's a little bit of, so it's like dissatisfaction. He's a bit grumpy. He was, or a bit of dissatisfaction. And he was a lot more adventurous, I think, when he was younger. And now he's like not as adventurous. He's not that happy with it. I get a nose wriggling going. I want to wriggle my nose. I can't wriggle my nose. I'm not Elizabeth Montgomery, so I can't do the twitch. Obstacles in his past. Page of Air. Oh, is he a bit of an escape artist? Does he keep, hello, Michelle Mabel. Does he keep, he wants out, but the dog's used to escape. Okay. Yeah, he wants out. He loves to get outside. And time, every time he tries, you put him somewhere safe. Squirrels are adventurous. Rabbits are content. So he's got this dual personality. And the adventurous side has really been very, very big in his younger years. The Warrior 8. That's the strength card. We've got a Badger. Now, this is the bunny side of him. Patient. Just happy to sit and wait. But the squirrel side of him wants to get out there and get into it and stuff. And he's very stubborn. Very stubborn. He's got personality. Abound personality. But yeah, he really gets frustrated because he tries to escape and gets disappointed every time. Bunny friend passed 4 years ago. They used to be side by side. Oh, poor baby. 4 years is a long time. The near future. 7 of Water. He's going to run you a little bit ragged, I think. He's does he sort of, if he's out of his cage, does he hide places? Like he's there 1 minute and he's gone the next? Because I think he likes to confuse you with hide and seek. But that's what I'm getting from that confusion. You know. Is he a bit of a hider? Yeah, in his hiding house. Yeah, he likes to there and then he's not. And you look around and sometimes you're like, oh, where are you, Dusty? Where are you? He likes that. He thinks that's really funny. Anyone who tells you that pets or animals do not have personalities or senses of humour, that is almost. You probably don't hold him long enough. No. That's interesting because the long-term future is the wish card, the 9 of Cups. He's really, I think he's wishing for a new companion. I do think he was probably mourning for a little bit for his lost friend. Have you considered getting him a new companion? He's a long-lived animal. Because I'm getting a new emotional bond. Yeah. This is the longer term future. Yeah. He's really, I think he's ready to have a new friend. So yeah. He would really nurture a relationship with a new animal. He's lonely. He's playing tricks on you, and it's not, he's pretty, if he's seeming a bit apathetic, it's his loneliness. I do believe animals mourn when they lose partners or he lost his bunny mate and it was disappointing and heartbreaking. He's ready for a new friend, and he wants a new friend. He's been patient and he's, but he's starting to be a little bit naughty, and I think it's time for him to have a new friend. So that's what's up with Dusty. He's sort of, I think he needs a new friend. I've just got the thought through my head, one of those parrots, talking parrots, but they live for a long time. And yeah, maybe another bunny. They were best buds. Yeah, it's taken him a while. If he's been content but starting to get restless, then yeah, he needs a new friend. Okay, next on the list is Bergie Boy. What's going on with Bergie Boy? He's been punky. Whatever punky means, I don't know. But let's have a look at what's going on with Bergie Boy. Bergie Boy, what's going on with you, Bergie? Let's do an overview on Bergie. Every animal will get somewhere between 5 to 9 cards, okay? So because I feel that's the best way to build the story. So, guides of the highest truth and compassion. Thinking about me for clarity and insight. Some complex. Bergie Boy is punky. Okay, Bergie Boy is how old's Bergie Boy? Six of Sky. Six of Swords. Um, and Rudd, how old's Bergie Boy? He's going through a bit of a rough time. Six of Sky is moving from rougher waters into calmer waters. So he's not feeling well, I think. It's interesting because the dog here with the six, there's a squirrel on the branch and a bunny down underneath. You're Maggie, Michelle Mabel. Okay. I'll come back later. He's 11 and a half. And is he a small dog, a larger dog? Tennessee. Family. On the bottom, there's the Tennessee family. Have you had somebody move or leave the household lately? He's a 145 pounder, so he's a big dog. That's old for a big dog. Sea puppy. He misses running around. He doesn't have the energy he used to have. Six of Earth, Six of Pentacles. He misses playing. Have you had someone who's recently or in the last couple of months left the house? He's getting older. He is feeling a little bit punky, maybe a little bit depressed. He doesn't have the energy he used to. And he's like, or another dog or cat or another animal that's not there anymore, even if it's a neighbour's animal or something that he used to play with. I think he's missing something or somebody, another animal or a person. And also he's getting older and he's starting to feel it, like he can't run around like a little puppy, happy little puppy, full of joyous. He's tired. He feels like he hasn't got any energy anymore. Six of Fire. And did it? Was Bergie Boy like king of the dogs, king of the neighborhood dogs? If they sort of played, he'd win or whatever. Because I think he felt like he was king of the dogs. Here's Sky Puppy on top of Sea Puppy. That's a disappointment. Not having the energy. He's disappointed. Sky Puppy, lots of energy. Swords are the fastest moving sweep and stuff. And suits, sorry. He really is starting to feel tired. He's starting to feel his age. Five of Fire. There might, as he's getting older, interactions with other dogs. He used to be king of the dogs, and I'm getting interaction with other dogs. Is like maybe he's starting to get a bit tired. He's not king of the dogs anymore. Maybe get a little bit bullied by other animals. He's a little bit low. 3 of sky, 3 of swords. He's really missing somebody too. Either somebody or something. He's a little bit depressed, I think. 8 of earth. You know what? If you do a little bit of work, hi Linda Sandoval, maybe look at his vitamins, talk to the vet if you can. Look at some of his vitamins. He might be able to. So this is doing some hard work with him. He might need to lose some weight too. 145 pounds. That's like what? Oh, hang on a minute. One, 4, 5 divided by 3.2. It's 45 kilos. He's a big dog. He's feeling fat. He doesn't have the energy. Maybe even, I think he needs some work with his diet and the moon. The moon. There's something, yeah, I think you should take him to the vet. And I do feel like he needs possibly a bit of a checkup. He might be feeling a bit depressed. He might need to lose a bit of weight. 45 kilograms is a lot for a dog. And yeah, and he is getting older. What are you doing, boo boo? So he is getting older. So I think he needs to go. Take him to the vet if you can, if you can afford to. If you can't afford to, but yeah, if you can, take him to the vet. But I think maybe taking him out to get some more exercise. I think it's a mixture of he's getting older, he's put on some extra weight, he's missing somebody. You're trying to send me a thank you, and it's just going round and round. Okay. Yeah, there's something hidden. I think if you can take him to a vet, take him to a vet. And you'll find out. It's going to take a little bit of work, but I think he'll start feeling better and probably getting a bit more energy after. Take him to the vet. I think he might be a little bit depressed from having lost somebody. Oh, okay. If you're having trouble with the super chat, you can use PayPal at my email, Footprint Tarot. What I'll do is I'll type that up. Okay. Yeah, and of course I do your readings as well. So yeah, just something hidden, and he just needs maybe a trip to the vet. So yeah, he's not feeling as energetic. He's feeling tired, a little bit depressed. I do feel he's missing someone or another animal, either a person or another animal, terribly, and he's starting to feel tired. And I think he needs to lose a little bit of weight. Maybe get some energy back. If he can get some energy back, he'll start feeling a little bit better and maybe a little bit more activity. And he used to feel like he was king of the dogs, but he doesn't anymore. So I do feel that you will find out and he will start to feel better if you sort of maybe make some changes to his diet, get some food with some more vitamins in it. But yeah, I mean, I'm not a vet. Maybe pay him a little bit of extra attention and a little bit of extra energy, like walks and stuff, or running around the backyard. Fergie boy. Now, Debbie, your grand dog is not listening to you. Is that right? That's Debbie? Yeah. She hasn't been wanting to listen to you. She's going to be 10 in August. What went through my mind is my ears started to feel like a bit hollow and all that. She might be having a little bit of trouble with her hearing. And she's 10. Is she a small dog or a large dog? I think it's a she, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Your son's dog grandpuppy. Yeah, well, this grand dog is not listening to grandma, or not wanting to listen to grandma. 10 years old. She's getting a bit old and she's getting a bit grumpy, I think. She's a large dog. Sea puppy. Sea puppy's coming up a lot, isn't it? Bit tired. Getting a bit tired, not having the energy. What's going on? The tower. Ooh. Bit of a shake-up. Might have got a bit of a fright. She is a medium-large size. The tower. A bit of a shake-up. Got a bit of, see these dogs, they're all a little bit quivering. She might have gotten a bit of a fright somewhere. I do still feel hearing. Is she acting more timid than usual? Okay. Is she not responding to the sign either? It could be vision as well. These towering things, these this could represent things that are not going right with her. Her alpha female. She certainly loves her stability. She loves being with you. 7 of fire. Feeling a bit defiant and I think a bit grumpy. See, alpha female. So she loves her luxury. So Queen of Water, the trickster. maybe she'd like get her eyes and ears tested. 9 of C, that's good. 7 of Sky. Yeah, it's like she's losing something. Something's being taken away from her. 8 of C, 8 of Cups. I do feel like she's withdrawing from you a bit too. I do think, like, take her to a vet. Got the Devil card here. Stability. 8 of C, that's the 8 of Cups. So moving on card. I do think her ears and her eyes. I do feel like she's getting into that maybe the last couple of years for her. I don't, you know, 7 of Sky, she's having things taken away for her. You and her owner, your son, daughter, whoever, has given her a life she loves and has given her everything she's ever wanted. The things are being taken from her, and she's got a tower thing. I think there's something wrong with her health. She's got the tower and the Devil. Do feel that maybe she might be losing sight or hearing. And I think she might be getting a bit tireder. Wow. Yes, dogs can learn sign language. I mean, definitely. I mean, you have hearing dogs and all that. Oh, I do feel she's getting into her last couple of years, and that might be deterioration from here on. And she's getting a bit tired and belligerent, and maybe not hearing as well or seeing as well. And like I said, the 7 of Sky, the 7 of Swords, things being taken away or stolen. I would like to say I see her with you guys for a long time, but I do feel like she's getting into that last couple of years. Take it to the vet, get a hearing and her eyesight checked, and she's had the, look at this, she's had the happiest life with you guys. I do feel like she might be entering that stage, but not necessarily soon or whatever. It's still, I feel like she's entering her latter years, and she's going to start getting a bit more tired, a bit more grumpy, a bit more wanting to be left alone. I'm getting that feeling of wanting to be left alone. So, yeah. Yeah. I wish I had better news, okay? Again, I'm not a vet. This is just what I'm getting from the cards. And as you can see, I love animals of all types, so it can be really emotional for me when I get these things. But oh, you've given it the love, yeah, the queen of sea, and the queen of the earth. You've given her the love and the material stability and security that she's needed, and she's had a really, really happy life. And she's just getting closer to that age, and things are starting to fail on her. I do feel it's her hearing and her eyesight. And when they go, she'll be more insecure and frightened, and touch her more now while she knows it's you touching her, and her scent, both you and your children, so she gets familiar with your scent and your touch. Because if she does lose both her sight and her hearing, touch and smell are going to be really important for her security. Okay. I'll just have a couple of minutes. Yeah, visit to the vet won't hurt. Hi, Nancy Castiglione. What is this behaviour about? He's a rescue, he's a pit bull, oh, and he hates other dogs. Oh, my goodness. Nancy. Pity called Chewbacca. I hope whoever Chewbacca was rescued from was arrested. Yes, I haven't forgotten Maggie. I've got her down. Maggie's, I've got to do Loki the service dog, and then I've got Maggie down. So Nancy, your pity called Chewbacca, aggressive. What is the behaviour about? Okay. Okay. I just need a minute, guys, to get myself together. I love animals. I love all animals. Okay, Loki the surface dog. Oh, is Maggie a cat or a dog? Got him from the shelter. Okay, it's all right. Don't do you know how old Chewbacca is? He's okay. So Maggie is your chocolate schnauzer. I'm sorry, Maggie. My brain goes straight to the cracker. He's your chocolate schnauzer dog. Okay, right. Okay. Lots of dogs. No cats. Okay, that's all right. Yes, I know she's your favorite dog, Loki, chocolate schnauzer. Okay. Your therapy dog. You feel, obviously, you've got questions about your connection, even though you've had it for 5 years. How is your connection? Well, you've got questions about that. Okay. Oh, Maggie's your therapy dog. Okay. Okay, right. So, okay. Loki's a therapy dog. He's a service dog too for mobility. So, Loki. Even if I'm running out of time in future, and I'm going to be planning to do a pet special every month, if somebody's question is about a service dog or a therapy dog, I will make time to answer them, even if it's the last couple of questions. But usually I do it on a as come basis, okay? So what I'm going to do is not take any more questions tonight. So we've got Loki, the mobility service dog, Maggie, the chocolate schnauzer therapy dog, and Nancy's pity Chewbacca, okay? And then after I've done those three, I'm going to wrap it up for the evening. Yeah, it gets emotional and all that. Oh, do not apologise for me getting emotional. It's heartbreaking to have to say that. But I'm not going to say, oh, it should be fine and she'll bounce back and she'll. I'm not going to pull your chain and fib to you. If the cards are telling me something, even if it's hard, you know, I will, yeah. So we've got 3 more readings to do. Not so much because I don't want to keep doing them, I do. But it's like, you know, it's almost 20 to 10 at night over here, so. Okay. Loki. Marsha has a question about Loki and her connection with Loki. And you've had her for 5 years since she was 12. Okay. 2 of C. Very strong partnership, very strong. You've been a partnership from day one. But obviously you have some questions about what's going on with the relationship. So what I'm going to do is draw a card and as a challenge. What's going on? There's a challenge here. What's going on? What's this challenge that you feel it's challenging your connection? And there must be something. Fire guardian. Protection. Loki's job is to help and protect you and guide you. Hi, Renee Rogers. That she sees that's her job, and she's your partner and your support. Ace of C, Ace of Cups. Communication, relationships. It's all about the relationship. maybe Tower. Did you have an incident recently, Marcia, where maybe you had a bit of a fall or something? Aces, Earth, Alpha, Female, Security. Loki sees it as a Loki, boy or girl. Challenge him more and give him some fun play. Okay. Right. I think maybe he's not quite sure what all this challenging is about. You did fall hard in the, yeah, that you want. If you want to know why I asked that, it's because the Tower came up in the recent past. He did his job, but I do feel like he feels a little bit bad about it. Ten of C, family. You're his family. You are, he's everything, and he's everything to you. You are a family. You are a unit. But you've been challenging him a bit more and trying to get him to have some more fun. So that's a little bit of a change in the dynamic of the relationship. And thank you, Renee. And the fall, I think it's like maybe confused him a little bit. What I think would help, really re-cement that relationship and everything is, I don't know how often you what is the term? Refresher. I don't know how often you refresh the training with him. A refresher course in training and in what his job is and all that, and in how to introduce this different aspect that you're trying to because you change the dynamic with him a little bit, and I think that's confusing him a little bit too. So maybe a bit of a refresher course and talk to the teacher and about good ways to do that. So yeah, I did feel like right from the start that there was maybe a little bit of a need to refresh the training and everything. You cannot go to a class he loved. Okay. He's missing that. And it's probably, familiarity. Routine's very important, as anyone with a service dog knows. Routine is very important for them. And his routine's been interrupted, and then there's been this change with your dynamic. And then you had your fall. And you're his pack leader. You're his alpha. And I think reassurance. And maybe there's a way you guys can hook up using Zoom or something to have online classes. He loves his work. Yeah, and he can't go to a class that he loved. So maybe it could be organised. Talk to the class organisers about maybe doing it online with Zoom so the dogs can see each other and talk and interact some way. Yeah, that loss of interaction with other dogs and stuff as well. So there's been, I think a lot of people don't, service dogs have been suffering as well from the pandemic, because they're not getting out into the world as much to do their jobs. They're finding it a little bit confusing and stuff. And yeah, I think he's a little bit confused, and you haven't been able to go to the schools because you're very high risk. Yeah, maybe do something online to have a bit of a refresher course with the trainer from the class and everything, and see if they can organise. Because I'm quite sure you're not the only person whose dog is missing out on these classes or haven't been able to go to these classes. And yeah, talk to the class organizer about maybe being able to do something online so that you can put full screen on your screens and stuff, and the dogs can see each other, and you know. Okay, so yeah, he's been a bit disrupted too. You're still his alpha. You're still his boss, and he still loves you. You are his family. That relationship is solid, but there's been some changes, and the fall was upsetting for you both too, and it's probably limited your mobility even more. So yeah, so there's just been a bit of a change of dynamic, and I don't know that many people have thought about how the changes with lockdown and this and that has affected service animals as well, because they've had to readjust to a different world as well. So yeah, okay, so that's Loki. Now Maggie, the chocolate schnauzer. I'm sorry, yeah, big grin on my face, therapy dog since your son died, Michelle Mabel, and I am so sorry about the passing of your son. Love and hugs to you on that. 12 pounds, no problem with her. Does she know how much I love her and that she is my number one, even though I have other dogs, I take her everywhere. Oh, she not only knows, she lords it over them. That's what went through my head. Oh, he had a ear infection, really upset. Yeah. Yeah. Even if you can get a dog walker to come and take him out so he can get a little bit more doggy company or something. Maybe someone from the class who goes to the class who you trust, you could take him out with their dog and stuff. Marsha, so yeah. Okay, she knows, Maggie knows, and she lords it over them. Michelle Mabel. I'm the queen dog. You are all my six. I get to go with Mama, you don't. But she goes with you for a reason. You said she's a therapy dog. She probably helps you in stressful situations by calming you, helping with anxiety attacks and stuff. So, the hermit. She's in the kind of a situation is she's part of the pack, but she's not. So sometimes she actually does feel a little bit isolated from the other dogs. because she knows that the relationship is different, but she also has this training that these other dogs don't. That she has a job to do, and she knows that. Does she have a harness? Because when that harness goes on, she's at work, and the other dogs don't have that. So that's, I think sometimes that makes her feel like different. I'm not a dog like the other dogs. I was only joking about that, her holding it over. But yeah, she does sort of lord it over them. Yeah, there's two sides to her life with you. This is the Two of Sky, the Two of Swords. This doggy there, she's on this limb. And there's one limb where she's just a normal doggy playing with the others. And then there's this other limb that has many more branches on it, where she's a working dog. So sort of like, do the other dogs have some training? Fire puppy. Yeah. Sometimes she just wants to run around and play. So she gets a little bit, when she does the right thing, do you have a toy that she plays with and stuff? Most service animals do. They have a toy that you, so as a reward for doing a good job. She sees that and she feels like she's so much younger again. But she just wants, sometimes she just wants to be a dog like other dogs, a real live dog, you know. She loves you. You're her mum. Sometimes she does want to stay and play. Yeah, she loves her toy. Sometimes she does want to stay and play, but she has to go with you. And how does she interact? How are the other dogs with her? I think they love her, and I think they sort of know that she's not just there to play and be spoiled. She got a job. I mean, dogs are very smart. Two of Earth. Yeah. She's got to juggle two worlds. You play with that toy. Yeah, she does feel different from the other dogs. She does feel like she's different. You know. Does she know you love her? Of course she does. Of course she does. Here's the Earth puppy. Security, love, stability. And again, that's all. This is part of her job. Fire alpha male. Leadership, stability. Do the other dogs follow her around? Does she boss them around a bit? Because I get the idea that they feel like she's the boss dog. She gets, if she is away from you, she gets mad. She misses you. She thinks she needs to be with you. She's very protective of you. And yeah, she knows you love her. She knows, Earth Guardian. She's there to provide you with stability and security for the long haul. And puppies love unconditionally. Yeah, she bosses her around. Yeah, she bosses them around. Yeah. She's the top dog. She's a working dog as well. They know that there's something different, and yeah, she loves you so much, and she knows you love her. And it's like, if she can't go with you, it's like someone's stopping her from doing what she's there to do, and she doesn't like it. She can't protect you if she's not with you. And she might get a little bit bossy with the other dogs then, because if she can't be there to do the job with you, she'll do the job with them. But yes, she knows. She knows how much you love her. Okay. Nancy Castor. I'm sorry, I can't. Chewbacca, the rescue. Now, I have an idea that the environment when he was rescued on. How old is Chewbacca? Nancy? Five years old, 80 pounds, and it's very strong. How long has your son had him? Two years. So he's 3 years old, still a relatively young dog. Has he got any scars? Or any signs of injury? No. Well, that's good. So he wasn't used as a fighting dog or being trained as a fighting dog. But I do feel that he was trained to be aggressive. It might have been used as a watchdog. And trained to keep other animals away, dogs away, and people away. No dog is. All dogs. They're dogs, they're animals. They will protect themselves. So they do have that aggressive instinct to protect themselves. Even the cutest little fluff ball in the world, if it is scared and frightened, it's instinctive to protect itself, and it will fly. And it can fly out and nip and bite and scratch. Okay, towards all animals. Yeah. I'd say the previous owner used him as a guard dog of sorts. Is he better with people? 5 of earth. The mage. Manifested. Training and trickery. He was not treated well. He was, yes, strong and everything. He was well fed and everything. But he wasn't given love. He was trained to keep others away. This was training. This is, but not small children, because small children are probably reminded, it's an adult trained him. Small children are probably around animal size. He was trained to be fierce about animals. Yes, that's okay. Adults, yeah. An adult trained him. He knows an adult. And there probably weren't a lot of children around. So he sees children, especially the ones who are similar sizes to dogs or other animals, small children, under a certain size, as other animals. So he's not, he was trained. So what he needs is change. Now, he's not going to magically change, but he needs a transformation process. It is patience, love, stability, and rules. Okay? Stability and rules. Nine of Earth. He is in one of the best places he can be. He is so lucky to have you and your son. Hi, Human Generic. It's going to take time. Talk to an animal trainer. You've been definitely talking to him. Talking to him is definitely a thing. And show him gentleness. Okay? Seven of Sky. He had his youthful puppy years taken away from him. He was never treated as a pet. He was never treated as a beloved member of a family. He was treated as a tool. Ace of Earth. Treat. I know it's hard at the moment to get him into group training classes. Oh, bless your son. Bless your son. Treats. Training an animal. Treats. Always have treats on you. Talk to him. Tell him it's okay. Show animals on the screen. Does he get agitated and aggressive if he sees animals on the television and stuff? Because if he does, pat him and say, it's okay. Sit. And if he sits and say, sit, stop growling. If he sits and stops growling, reward him. Buy a puppy. So much energy. Oh, look at him. In a way, he's still a child because he wants love. He was trained to guard and protect. Okay. Thank you. Seven of Fire. Yeah, he was trained to stand his ground and ward off other animals and stuff. And that's training. Training like that can be reversed. Okay. But it's going to take time and patience. You and your son, take your time. Maybe even if you've got, those big stuffed animals that you can have around the place. even if you start with them, like a big stuffed dog or a big stuffed horsey or something like that, and if you growl at it, say no, stop, sit. You know, I would definitely talk to a trainer and get some ideas. There are a lot of associations and charities out there who work with dogs that have been trained to be aggressive. They work with ex-fighting dogs for rehabilitation and stuff. And mostly they don't charge. They just want to help. Look up some of them, okay, and see if they can help you with tricks, with tips to help him rehabilitate. He was taught to guard. He had so much stolen from him. And but you know what? This fire puppy, there's such a loving, wonderful, gorgeous animal within him. And you and your son are bringing that out with continued gentleness. But yeah, talk to dog rescue organisations. Have a look them up. Fighting Dog Rescue Organisations. He is a love bug, and he loves his treat. Yeah, look them up. Dog training organisation, dog rescue organisations, fighting dog rescue organisations. A lot of those dogs that get rescued from fighting rings and things like that, they have to undergo extensive rehabilitation, and they might be able to give you some ideas and on how to, you know, retrain him so he's not to get rid of some of the aggression, and so he can learn to play with other animals, and he might never be fully comfortable around young children or anything like that, but I do think he can be trained in that way too. He trusts you and he loves you, and you're the best people to help him. But yeah, go online and look for fighting dog rescue charities and talk to them. Okay, guys, I am going to wrap it up for the night. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for your support. I'm so privileged to be able to do this for you. I'm so privileged that you come and join me in this, and that you put your trust and you trust me with the love and support, the love that you have for your animals, that you trust me with that. And yeah, it's an honor for me to help you guys. I will be doing another one in May. I'm so glad we got everyone's questions done tonight. Okay, and please take care, stay strong, stay safe, stay loving. Just a reminder, Sheila Inquisitive Tarot, I'm going to be joining her at 7 p.m. your time on Saturday night, 7 a.m. Sunday morning my time. You don't have to double it, but thank you so much. So join Inquisitive Tarot, it is, with Sheila. If you've not already subscribed to her, please go check her out, subscribe, encourage her as much as you can. And I'll be with her tomorrow, and we've got quite a few things online to discuss. So, and then, of course, after that, I'll be doing my usual Sunday morning after Sheila and I wrap up. So love you all. Hi, hippie gypsy. And I'll see you on Sunday. And boy, are there going to be a few things to cover after Sheila and I have finished. Bye-bye.